What if the words you speak to yourself are secretly shaping your life? Exciting and maybe a little scary, right? Welcome back to another episode of the Year of Transformation at the Conversation Nook. I'm Shweta, and today we're going to dive into the topic that's not just fascinating, truly transformative: the power of words, the link between language and reality. Words are more than just sounds or symbols. They are the architect of your reality. In today's episode, we'll explore what this means, why it's so important, and how you can harness the power of language to transform your thoughts, emotions, and actions. So grab a notepad or just settle in and let's begin. What is the connection between words and reality? Think of your words as a software code of your mind, a key concept in NLP. The way you describe your experiences, whether out loud or in your inner dialogue, directly influences how you perceive and react to the world around you. Here's the thing: your brain works through association, not negation. For instance, if I tell you, don't think of a pink elephant, what happens? You immediately picture it. This happens because your mind does not process negative words such as don't as a command. It skips straight to the image or idea associated with this. NLP leverages this understanding by shifting focus to what you want rather than what you don't want. For example, instead of saying, I don't want to be stressed, you could say, I am calm and composed. This positive framework helps your mind construct the desired state rather than inadvertently reinforcing the undesired one. Why language matters. Words don't just describe reality, they create it. When you frame your thoughts and speech with intention, you influence your perception, emotions, and ultimately your actions. For example, parenting coaches often advise redirecting your child's behavior by stating what you want them to do rather than focusing on what you don't want them to do. For instance, instead of saying stop writing on the wall, you are advised to say, here, write on this paper. This focuses attention on the desired action, making it easier for the child to comply. Dietitianists and nutritionists often suggest reframing our self-talk by focusing on positive outcomes. So instead of saying, I need to stop eating junk food, you are suggested to say, I want to choose eating healthy. This reinforces the action you wish to take rather than habits you're trying to avoid. By consciously choosing your words, both in conversations and self-talk, you empower yourself to shape your reality. Remember, the words you are using are not just reflections of your experiences. They are the building blocks of your perception and behavior. Why does this matter? Your internal dialogue shapes your emotional state. For example, negative language fuels stress, while positive outcome-oriented language fosters resilience. It affects your behavior. Self-limiting languages creates mental blocks, whereas empowering languages activate the brain to seek solutions. In your relationships, the way you communicate both verbally and non-verbally can either build rapport or create distance in your relationships. Now, imagine the ripple effect. The language you choose affects your emotions, your actions, and even how others respond to you. Change your words and you'll change your life. Real life example. Meet Arjun, a college student juggling academics, part-time work, and family expectations. Every day, Arjun finds himself saying, I'm so bad at managing my time and my money. I'll never get everything done. This constant self-talk becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. He often felt overwhelmed, procrastinated on his assignments, and missed his deadlines. His language unknowingly created a mental roadblock, keeping him stuck in a cycle of stress and inefficiency. After a quick session at the Conversation Nook, Arjun decided to experiment with changing his internal dialogue. Instead of saying, I'm bad at managing time, he chose to say, I'm getting better at prioritizing what matters to me. This small shift was transformative. He began writing down his top 3 priorities for the day. He used his phone timer to block study period, breaking tasks into manageable chunks. When he felt like procrastinating, he reminded himself, I'm capable of staying focused. Within weeks, Arjun noticed he was completing assignments earlier, feeling less stressed, and even making time for his hobby. Lesson: changing his language to a solution oriented didn't just boost his productivity, it improved his confidence and created a positive feedback loop. The words you used, even in your thoughts, act as an internal coach. Speak to yourself with compassion and possibilities, and watch how your reality begins to align. How to harness this power of words using NLP. Step 1: notice your language. Pay attention to your internal dialogues. NLP calls this meta modeling, examining the structure of your thoughts and identify the patterns in your language. Are your words encouraging or limiting? Step 2: reframe negative statements. Use the NLP reframing techniques to transform limiting phrases. Replace "I can't do this" with "I am figuring this out." "I'm not good enough" to "I'm growing and improving every day." Step 3: focus on positive intentions. Choose words that reflect the outcome you want to achieve. NLP emphasizes outcome oriented thinking, which trains your brain to move towards positive goals. Instead of saying "I don't want to fail," say "I am capable of succeeding." Step 4: speak in present tense. Your brain responds best to present tense statements. Using NLP anchoring techniques, create an affirmation like "I got this" and pair them with a physical gesture or a deep breath. Coming to the activity, word audit exercise with an NLP twist. Identify a negative phrase. Let's say "I am so bad with my money." Examine its impact emotionally. This phrase might make you feel defeated, anxious, or embarrassed. Behavior wise, it could lead you to avoiding your finances, overspending, or feeling incapable of improving your financial status. Reframe the state. Transform it into a positive and empowering phrase. For example, replace "I am so bad with my money" with "I'm learning how to take control of my finances and make smarter decisions." Repeat this new phrase to yourself whenever the old thought creeps in. Remember, you're not bad with money, you are work in progress, and every step counts. Words are powerful tools. In NLP, we believe they are the foundation of our internal map of reality. They can either limit you or liberate you. And the best part, you get to choose the language you use. This week, I challenge you to be more intentional about the words you speak to yourself and to others. And then notice how this small habit creates a massive shift in your mindset and action. Next week, we'll dive into state awareness. Who are you right now? We'll explore emotional states, how they shape your decisions, and why becoming aware of your current state is a great and an amazing game changer for navigating through life. Plus, I'll share some practical NLP tools to help you align your state with your goals. Until then, take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.